How you doing, guys? This is Antoine Allen.
And I'm Lester Green.
This is Unscripted
Conversations
on Film Courage. What is something that most filmmakers and artists hate? What's that word that starts with an F? What is it?
Funding.
Yes, funding. the word that a lot of filmmakers, a lot of artists don't like that word. Because we don't have it. That's basically it. We don't have it. Yeah, but we want to talk about how to get that funding. I see a lot of videos talk about funding and how to raise money. To me, it's a lot of noise. It's not real. I don't feel real. I don't feel like it's authentic. You have a story to tell us?
I have a couple stories.
Let's hear a money story.
Okay, so I created a film. I'm not going to mention the name of it. And I produced it, of course, and I had somebody else who was going to help me produce the project. What ended up happening is that person, for whatever reason, couldn't deliver.
It's like going on a date.
Right.
And y'all supposed to share the bill. When you get that big bill,
right,
you're the only one picking up the tab.
Yeah, so I had to pick up the tab, and I covered everything. And of course, the film got completed, and we submitted to festivals, and now we're winning a lot of awards, getting into a lot of festivals. And now it feels like everybody is coming back.
On the bandwagon.
On the bandwagon, exactly.
And this is all about building the brand. So when you first start, let's be honest, no one cares. No one cares about your idea. When I first started this industry, I had so many great ideas, but no one cared. So I said, how do I make people care? I don't have the money to get the big name. I had money, but I didn't have a lot of money.
Right.
So I decided, you know what? Let me stop waiting for someone to tell me, validate me. I want to validate myself. So I had no kids. I worked my 9 to 5, save up money, and I decided to invest in myself. I tell people all the time, you have to invest in yourself, the people that invest in you. So once I invested in myself, guess what happened? People want to come on my bus now. They want to hop on the bandwagon, choo-choo. But you know what? It's nothing wrong with that. You have to realize that at the end of the day, it's your vision. Mm-hmm. You can't get mad if someone don't see your vision.
That's true.
That's why you got to build your brand. Mm-hmm. And the more you build your brand, the more you do for yourself, the more people want to invest in you. Let's be honest, the time we live in now, not everybody have a lot of money to spend. But they feel like that, you know what? This kid is doing a lot, this filmmaker is doing a lot, this female is doing a lot. It's a safe investment. Because they feel like they're going to get their money back. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a better investment. So it's about building your brand. So if you're an actor,
hello,
Lester Green, the actor.
Hi.
So tell me, Lester, how do you get to be an off the now, award-winning actor, award-winning producer? How did this happen? I know how it happened, but let's know how it happened.
Well, Antoine Allen was the main spark plug behind getting me off my feet. So I give him all the credit for that. But I will say this though, I think with me, and this helps, if you have a really good day job, it doesn't have to be a day job, it could be a good job.
Dinero.
Right, if you have a good job, it's consistent and you make a decent salary, then you can actually put up some of your own money to create your projects. That's what I was doing. I put up most of the money from my own pocket.
So yes, so basically as a filmmaker, as a director, producer, writer, actor, Lester is an amazing talent, amazing actor. But talent's not enough no more, you need more than talent. So I was putting Lester in my films, but me and Lester decided to be partnership. Wow, partnership. Not just the word, but the action. He put up money, I'll put up money. He put up money, I'll put up money.
True.
And now we got films on TV, we got some networks meetings, we on Film Courage now with our own web series, and it's like a bank account. If I put 100 in, you put 100 in. But if I'm putting so much money in, and all you're doing is withdrawing, it's not a partnership.
Definitely not.
So first step of building your brand is find other people to help you build your brand with. So you got to have something. Me and Lester, we put our money together, doodle projects, find the right partner. That's the first thing. Another thing, don't chase money, attract money. A lot of people spend so much time, can I have some money? Can I have some money? Help me my film. I want to know, what have you put in? I don't want to hear how many trips you had, how many ideas you have. I want to know.
Show me something.
What have you been doing for yourself?
Right.
Because if I come in the picture and you want me to invest so much money in you, what have you done for yourself? So 2, build your worth. Building your worth is basically putting in that work. Show me your resume. Show me something.
Investing in yourself.
Yeah, investing in yourself. As filmmakers, as artists, period, when I meet them and they want me to invest or work with them, you got to have a portfolio. Nothing crazy. At least have a website.
Right.
I don't want your Instagram backslash. I don't want your Facebook backslash. You know, I think some of our filmmakers, we do the bare minimal and we expect so much.
Right.
So building your worth. Number 3, start doing things that attract people to invest in you. We just had a premiere I did a film showcase and I showed my recent projects. And for my premieres, you got to pay to get in, $30 a ticket. When I see filmmakers do the free screenings, it's cool at first, but after a while, you got to put money on top of your product. That's when you find out you're real fans. It's easy to do a free event. Everybody gonna come.
Good
But
point.
once you put the money on it, you get to find out who really supports you. Who really did for you.
That's good.
If your mom and your dad say, "Oh, it's too much money, baby," they don't really support you. And just the reality of it, you know, this podcast series is a eye opener, different perspective, real conversations,
A reality
unscripted.
check.
Reality check. So, what other focus? What's number 3? Number 3. So number 1, build your brand.
Right.
Number 2, I'm probably mixing in order, build your worth. And number 3, get the right partners around you to help you build your brand. I have an amazing team, and we accomplished so much.
Right.
So watching this video, this series, when you go on Film Courage, and you're on their YouTube channel, look for Unscripted Conversations.
Please.
Because you're gonna get some real talk, real stories. Let me tell you this story. When I first started, I needed money for my feature. And my first feature, Life Too Short, it cost me $25 to do. I asked a lot of people to help me. I didn't get a lot of help. And I didn't take it personally because, once again, it's my vision. I can't expect someone else to believe in my vision. It's my vision. And also, too, people need to see things first. Sometimes, you know, we have all those great ideas, but they don't want to invest in you. I get it. So, majority of the money I invested into it. And then from there, my next feature, I'm not even barely paying for it. I got other investors paying for me.
Yep.
And now they see what I'm doing. Another part about building your brand is social media. You know, sometimes I got a lot of filmmakers and artists come to me for investment. And what I do is, I go to your social media. Let's see what you're doing. Let's see what you've done for yourself. You know, be careful what you post online. If the last 15 posts was about how you hate this person, how you feeling, stuff like that, it makes me wonder, should I invest in you? Now, some people might say, hey, it's my personal page. Actually, it's not. Because you work for a regular job. I worked in HR before. We kind of look at social media to determine if we're going to hire you or not. So be very careful when you post online.
Yeah.
And and invest in yourself, man. Like, it's nothing more beautiful than looking at an idea that no one believed in and turning it into a success story.
Yeah.
So Lester Green, as an actor, let the people know that, you know, I saw something in Lester that he didn't see himself.
Oh, yeah.
So let the people know that how I feel from in your part of your life, all you was really doing is going to casting directors, going to auditions and hoping to get that leading role.
Yeah.
But now, you know, thanks to our teamwork, you're in a position of power. Yeah. So speaking to your actors, fellow actors, let them know about that.
Definitely. Like in my book, I talk about this, just having your own power, creating your own power. And I recently produced a film called I Got a Callback. And it feels so good to see my name, Lester Green Presents I Got a Callback. And it's nice to see it on the big screen at festivals, winning awards, getting nominated. And it's a great feeling. And I never saw any of this happening. I always saw myself as just an actor. I never saw myself as a producer. At some point, I probably want to do some directing. I want to try a little of everything. But it starts there. Once you start to see that you can do it, then you want to do more of it, and you want to kind of branch out and do other things. So it's a good feeling. I love it, and I don't want to stop. Yeah, and then as an actor, man, like I said, your talent's not enough. As an actor, you have to build your brand. Don't think because you're an actor, you don't have to build your brand. I know the business side is not sexy at all. Yeah. But you have to do it. You know, you have the kids on Instagram that's getting TV shows, and they never step in the audition room in their life. Yeah. What they figure out, they built their brand. Talk about that. They built the brand. So the roles that you've been fighting for the last 20 years, the kid that been on Instagram for 6 months with over 500,000 followers, he just took every role that you want. Yeah. Why? Because he understands building your brand. You know, back in the day, it was none of this. It was pure talent. Yeah. But now, it's tricks. It's like a magic show. It's a Wild Wild West. Yeah. Anything is possible. Anything goes. Anything goes. Yeah.
A lot of my success is not because I'm just an amazing filmmaker. It's the business side of me, the marketing, the branding. And even if you don't know nobody, or even if you don't possess that skill, get someone around you.
Right.
You know, with Lester, his stories are great because how does it feel? Now you don't really have to go to a casting director.
Yeah, I
You
don't.
start your own films.
I don't.
And also being a minority, you know, Latino, the black community, just being a minority group, there's not a lot of roles for us out there. So now we can create our own roles.
Yeah.
We don't have to move to Hollywood. We could be out in Hollywood. No matter who you are, what nationality you are, the power is in your hand. So use some of those tips to build your brand. If you got a short film, sell it out. Sell it for $10, $20. Because then, if you use PayPal, for example, to sell your tickets, now you have a database of people that bought your tickets. You know, so now you can show investors, hey, listen, this is my following. Because sometimes don't get tricked by social media by building your brand. Because just because you have 1 million followers or a whole bunch of likes, doesn't mean they're gonna buy your movie.
Oh, that's so true.
Doesn't mean they're gonna buy your book.
That's so true.
Doesn't mean they're gonna come to your training.
Yeah.
So when you have a big following, separate the real support from the fake support. And yeah, man.
I want to give you guys just a little background information. So I'm the kind of guy who shows up at the party and doesn't want to talk to anybody. Antoine will tell you, I'm not very sociable
at all.
I'm a nice guy.
No media.
Exactly. So I'm not one to go up and introduce myself to people. So I get it. I know it's not easy. But now that I've been going to festivals, right, promoting my film, I got a call back and shaking hands and meeting people, I find that it gets easier and you meet a lot of interesting people. So I'll give you an example. I went to the Contra Film Series about a week ago and I met this director, right? His name's Carter Winter. And he happened to do a short film called Dead Layer featuring Michael Douglas's son. I'm pretty sure you guys know who Michael Douglas is. If I didn't go to that film festival and I didn't make that connection with that director, I wouldn't have known anything about him. So go to these festivals with an open mind. Even if you're not talkative and you don't like to engage in conversation, just go. I'm telling you, you will learn a lot. Even if you go in there just to watch, it'll encourage you and it'll build your confidence. So.
And that's a great point. Majority of my artists out there, they're introverts.
Yeah.
They don't want to speak.
Yep.
They just want to create. And unless you have someone on your team, you have to go out there. You have to kiss heads and shake babies. Look at it as a role. Because when it comes down to it, no one's going to promote you like you promote yourself.
True.
I have filmmakers around me that don't go nowhere.
They don't go nowhere.
They stay in their house. They don't really go nowhere. Me, I'm a homebody. But I had to realize that, Antoine, no one's going to do this yourself. You know, I start my own film festival. I'm doing all this extra stuff because I realized that this God-given talent I had is just not enough. I need more to bring to the table. I need to bring my value. You know, I remember back in the day, someone asked me, Antoine, what you bring to the table? I was like, I don't know, because I wasn't sure. You ask me that now, I am the table.
Whoa.
I am setting things up for everybody to play. And that's what you have to do, build your brand. So, this is Antoine Allen.
And this is Lester Green.
Unscripted Conversations on Film Courage. Peace.